Welcome back to another episode of Offbeat Adventures. We're standing here once again on the grade of the former Grand Trunk Pacific Railway and later Canadian National Railways Graham Subdivision. We are on Selwyn Lake, which is north or west of Quorn Station. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere here. You can see that there's a big sort of empty stretch of water in front of us. So this piece of grade was washed out back in 2014. So this has effectively severed the grade. And so basically there is a way around, further to the west. There's a way to kind of circumvent and go around and cross basically the river up there where it's much shallower. But for all intents and purposes, this is sort of the end of the line if you're coming west from Quorn, and then you have to pick up things here. So we came in down from the north, down from Highway 599, and so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be picking up, the sun's in and out, so I do apologize for the glare. We're going to be picking up from a hike that we haven't done yet, but hopefully we're going to get to in the next couple of weeks. We're kind of slowly working our way westward from Graham. We've done up to Oscar, and so we have 2 more sections to do. So again, hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get that done. So we're going to pick up from this washout, which is about 130 feet of grade that's been taken out, and we're going to work our way 10 miles. This is a long hike, so we're doing 3 days of hikes in the next 3 days. Hopefully the weather cooperates with us, and so we're going to be working our way 10 miles to the north, up past Squedunk Creek, very close to Sodin Station, and we're going to be passing Reba Station. We're going to be passing the Reba Pit, and again, hopefully the weather cooperates with us. We got a bit of cloud here, which really helps with the video. So I'm going to put Luna in the trailer, and then we're going to get rolling. Okay, here we go. 10 miles to go. So what they did here, cutting through Selwyn Lake, so maybe I'll show you the map. So they used a couple of islands here as kind of stepping stones to get across the lake, and then they built causeways in between, and obviously that middle one was a bit of a vulnerability, maybe not very good water flow. It looks like a tie in there, and basically rush of water took out the grade. So again, this is Selwyn Lake, and there's a lodge or an outfitter over there. So Selwyn Lake Outfitters. So today is the 10th of October. It's a Friday. I'm playing hooky from work here. So I took one of my rare personal days so I could come up here and do these few days of hiking. And so we're staying at the Silver Dollar Inn, which is just north of the railway grade on Highway 599. It's an okay day today. There was a little bit of rain showers overnight, so you'll see some puddles here and there. It kind of rained in some spots and not in others. And then the temperature. So we hiked last weekend. So last Saturday, Sunday were our first hikes of the 2025 fall, and it was ridiculously hot. So here you can see what's left of a telegraph pole. It was like almost 30 degrees both days. I was in shorts and a t-shirt, just absolutely melting. The temperature has turned very quickly. It's chilly today. It was about 7 degrees this morning, which isn't too bad. I think it's supposed to get up to about 16 or something, which is still well above normal because it's only supposed to be 10 or 11 at this time of the year. But I don't know about here, but at home on Wednesday morning it was -3. Sunday morning it was +20. So they're quite the temperature swing. So again, last weekend shorts and a t-shirt. Today I have the gloves on. I actually didn't have my gloves on until now. It's hard to use the gloves when I'm stopping and taking pictures. have to keep taking them off and putting them on. So I dispense with those, but I have the skull cap on, long sleeve shirt, long pants, another 2 shirts basically, trying to keep warm. It's a very cool north wind. Again, so there's another telegraph pole. Gonna see lots of them today. The clouds come and go. It's been more cloudy than not, but that's very helpful. It evens out the light, makes for a nice video here. But there's times where it pokes out and it gets very, very bright. So hopefully this holds. What time is it? So it's 11:05 Central, which is 12:05 Eastern. So we're coming through this cut here, and our first point of interest is right just up here. And we will pause and talk a little. Oops, there's a pile of poop. And we'll talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to go explore a little bit of it. So I do have, you notice there's a camera on the arm here. I've been recording an episode of Extra Credit, kind of doing something a little different than I don't normally do. So I'm kind of chronicling the weekend that we're out hiking here. Okay, so let's hold up here for a second. Luna's in the trailer. Let's pull out the notes here and talk about what is here. All right, so going this way here, there was a spur at 2 different time periods. So at milepost 124.5, and that's the original grade mileage, there was a spur belonging to the Selwyn mill. Now, lots of confusion here, because I only have the 1915 timetable, and then it starts up again in 1918. So I have 1915, I have 1918, and then onwards. So I'm pretty sure it's on the 1915 timetable. I'm pretty sure it's on the 1918 timetable and possibly the 1919 timetable. On the 1915 timetable, it just says that it's connected at the west end. On the subsequent ones, it says that it's a 10 car, so not particularly long. So there was a sawmill here, somewhere in this area. I don't know exactly where. According to the 1911 census, there were 69 people working at this mill in 1911. So it was here in 1911. Again, I don't have any documentation because I don't have a timetable from 1911, but it definitely was here according to the census records. You'll hear me comment when we kind of walk through here. I have no idea what the heck would have, like, you're in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what the experience would have been being out here back in 1911. The railway had only been completed 3 years before, so you're literally in the middle of nowhere. So fast forward a bunch of years. So from 1947 to 1960, at milepost 95.4, which is relatively the same spot, there was a 44 car spur connected at the west end. So they've lengthened it, belonging to the Northern Wood Preservers. And then from 1968 to 1970, a 43 car spur connected at the west end belonging to the Northern Tar and Chemical. And then after that, it was discontinued. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the map. It actually shows up on one of the older maps. You can actually, the 1971 topographic map, you can actually see the spur on here. And then I will show you the timetables for the different periods. So let's follow this spur here and see if we can find anything interesting. So again, it was much shorter when it was servicing the Selwyn mill, and then it was expanded during the Northern Wood Preserver days. You can see the bottom end of the telegraph pole there. Double culverts under the grade. So the mill may have been closer to this location. What's this? Oh, look at that. Tie plate. And that's an old one too, because it's thin. Is that date on there? 1934. You see the date on there? 1934. So he's been here for a while. So the sun picked a perfect time to come out now, so it's going to be much harder to see anything. Again, quite a lengthy spur during the Northern Wood Preserver days. Big depression there. Big depression right there, and there's another one here. Should take some pictures here. While the sun's behind the cloud. You would imagine if the spur originally was much shorter, that the sawmill would have been much closer to this area here. You can see a couple big old oil drums there. We'll poke over here. There's something here. You can see there's some old timbers. And you can see there's some metal sticking out of the ground. I could not imagine. And you can see there's a little can. I could not imagine a sawmill out here, like back, you know, in the early 1910s. Like there is nothing here right now, let alone way back when. So you can see, what's this? This looks like, I don't know what this looks like. I don't know what that is. I thought for a second there it looked like a piece of a stove or something, a boiler, maybe? Let's take a picture of that. The sun's playing with us here. Okay, let's head back down to the grade. Find the grade now. Some more remnants here. This looks like, I've seen these before, this looks like the barrels that kerosene used to come in. And you can see there's a bucket there. Where's the grade here? Is this the grade? Look at that, nice job the poplar did. Look at the birch tree. It's completely folded over. I think we're off the grade here. Oh yeah. Big time off the grade. It's over there somewhere. You'll see lots of examples of this. Lots of blown down trees in this area. It's a big open area here. It's a big open spot here. More drums. Fuel, maybe. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get back on the grade here, wherever the hell it is. The grade here. I don't want to get lost. Is this the grade? I don't know. I feel like Hansel and Gretel here, wandering through the forest. Big tree down. More drums here. Wire. Some wire here. I apologize for the terrible camera work here. I doubt the original spur was this long. All right, I think I've had enough of this wandering aimlessly through the bush here. If there is something out there, good luck trying to find it. Okay, so let's head our way back here.